Welcome to the Empower Her Wellness Podcast. I'm Morgan, and I'm thrilled to be your host and wellness coach as we navigate the path to a healthier, more confident you. As the owner of Get Fit With Me, I bring years of experience in personal training, nutrition, and coaching to each episode. Join me as we explore practical tips and strategies for fitness, nutrition, mindset, and more, all tailored for busy women just like you. Let's empower your wellness journey and achieve lasting transformation together. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to an episode of the Empower Her Wellness Podcast. I'm your host and coach, Morgan Ekovich, and today we're going to keep it short because, oh my goodness, I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm the only one getting this or if everybody is getting this, but I'm going to tell you what. I need you to stop comparing yourself. Stop comparing yourself to, one, people you see on social media that you don't even freaking know, that you don't know their lifestyles. Social media is a highlight reel. Get yourself off of social media. Take a break. The other thing is I need you to stop comparing yourself to everybody around you. Oh, they have more money than me. Oh, they are further along than I am. Oh, they've lost weight faster. Oh, they've gained their strength faster. Oh, they're more toned than I am. Or even our previous self. Oh, look at how thin I used to be. Okay, well, was that also probably pre-kids and while you were 18? If I compared myself to the weight I was and how my body looked when I was 18 years old, I had no muscle. I had no freaking muscle. I was terrible at helping pick shit up and move it. Terrible. But sometimes all we see is a photo and a size. We forget about all the other things and all the things that life is throwing at us. So, first thing, stop comparing yourself. You are your own person. You are your own lifestyle. You are your own relationship. You are your own house. You are your own person. So that's the first thing. The second thing I want to talk about is we are so caught up in that instant gratification. And I've talked about this before. And it wasn't really that many episodes ago where we talked about the instant gratification of Amazon Prime and wanting our bodies in that amount of time and getting frustrated and why are things not changing faster and being confused. And there is so much out there. I feel like social media is making us feel like there is more. Granted, it is helping us understand the things we do not know or the things we did not know by asking questions. But at the same time, it's adding more problems. Oh, well, you have this deficiency. Oh, you need more supplements. Oh, it's your hormones. Oh, it's your water. It's your this. It's your that. When really, I want us to think about, are we actively showing up every single day to do the things that get us to that goal that we want? And I'm saying this because so often when we get caught in the comparison game is when we are not actually doing the things. Or we're doing the things and we haven't really been doing them that long. And I know when I say that, it's like, ugh, what do you mean I haven't been doing them that long? I've been doing it for 6 months. I've been doing it for a year. Yes, you are correct. And I've said this before, and I've said this to clients, is how long did it take you to decide you wanted to make a change, that you wanted to get stronger, that you wanted to learn what you should be fueling your body with? I don't have a lot of 18, 20, 25, even 30-year-olds come to me. It's usually late 30s into 40s, 50s, 60s is where primarily most of my clientele lies. And that's because it's taken you up until that point to finally get fed up enough with repeating the same cycle over and over again that you are now ready for a real change. And a real change takes a long time. And I hate saying that because I feel like all I'm doing is bursting a bubble. But sometimes it's a reality bubble that we need to hear. And saying it in a podcast here is easier for me to say than saying it to your face sometimes. I'm going to be honest. When I say it to your face, I do add a little bit more of a sugar coating. Even though I'm telling you the truth, I'm adding a little bit more fluff to it because that's how I like to be handled news. Here, I'm just telling you straight up, it's going to take you longer than you think it's going to. I'm not saying you are not going to see changes in that time. Absolutely not. You will 100% see changes. You will start to feel more mentally clear. Your emotions will be more regulated. You will start to notice your body has less aches and pains. Your clothes are going to start to feel and fit differently. You are going to notice that you are fueling your body. You have less sugar cravings, that you're eating foods that your body enjoys, and that I'm going to say it, you actually crave a vegetable. I know some of you are not vegetable people and you're like, whatever. No, when you actually start putting things in your body that are fuel that your body knows and that your body enjoys, it craves it. And you could say, well, Morgan, my body craves sugar. Yeah, your body craves sugar because that's what sugar does. Sugar just makes it want to crave more. So it is possible to crave healthy foods. Like, I'm going to tell you what, I crave a salad sometimes. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just want a big delicious salad with some blue cheese and some chicken and some walnuts and some cranberries and a vinaigrette. Like, I crave that. If somebody would have told me that years ago, absolutely not. There's no way I would have believed them. No way. Do I crave simplicity in my meals? Abso-freaking-lutely. I crave the fact that I don't have to think about it. When I prep my protein, I know I've either got chicken or beef for lunch every day. And I crave that because it's one less decision I have to make. But I know by making one less decision in that moment, earlier in the week, I've made one more decision for my health and for my goals. So when I get caught comparing myself, whether it's financially to those around me, whether it's the house, the kid, the marriage, the babies, the way their body looks, we are human. We are human and we are women. And we are playing the comparison game all of the time, whether we want to or not. Our brain is going to do it. The first thing we got to do is just create awareness around it. Is when you start to notice, whether you're in a group with people and you start to like notice yourself start to compare, or you're on your phone and you're noticing that, you need to just create the awareness of like, oh yeah, yep, I'm comparing. Well, why am I comparing? Do I really want that? Is that something I feel like I actually want? Or is that something I feel like I should be at right now because that's a rule, putting in quotations, that we need to have because we're adults? Well, what is the feeling? If it is something you actually want, then let's do something about it. Let's have a conversation to make it happen. Let's create actions to get us to that goal, to get us to where we want to be. Even financially, it's one of those things that like how we invest our money for retirement is very similar to how we invest in our health. It takes time. You don't put $1 in the bank and all of a sudden become a millionaire. You don't eat one healthy meal and all of a sudden lose 10 pounds. That's not how that works. And I was thinking about this because I was putting some money into my Roth and I was thinking, wow, it really takes a long time. And yes, somebody in the financial world may tell me, well, if you move that, there's tricks. I get it. There's tricks just like there is in health. But the concept of you put a little bit in and then you put a little bit more in and they compound and then it grows. That right there is the same with our health. You eat one meal, you eat the next meal, you eat the next meal. Each healthy meal compounds on top, creating better habits. Same with our water, same with our exercise. When we build on our walking, into our nutrition, into our water intake, into strength training, we are compounding those actions on top of each other, therefore creating healthier habits that then roll and start to happen on their own. Just like that money, when it goes in that retirement account, you keep building and the back end's doing its work. You keep consistently putting money in. You keep doing the actions for your body. You will eventually get to the result or that goal you are looking for. If that's what you want. If that's not what you want, what I see is my retirement's not growing. And I'm not a financial wizard at all, but this is the analogy that has really helped me lately and has helped a couple clients that I've talked to is, well, are you putting money in? No, I'm just hoping that what's in there is gonna keep growing. That's a possibility. It's like saying I worked out a couple months ago and I'm hoping that workout sustains my muscle. It's a possibility. If you're active enough through your day, you may retain some of that muscle, but we're not actively building it. We're not actively putting time and energy into it. See the concept? See the connection. And you can say this about so many things in life, because there are so many things that we actually need to do consistently, and they need to compound on one another to actually be successful. It's a novel concept that somehow we don't see the correlation across our entire life. We don't. Like, I don't know. It's one of those things that it's so easy for our brain to get caught in the comparison, and I'm less than, and I need to do more of this and less of this, and it's time to change this program, and it's time to switch this and that, and all of those things. It's really easy to get caught in that. What I want you to take from today is to stop comparing. If you are noticing there's people you follow on social media that you are constantly comparing yourself to, unfollow, block, restrict, hide, do something even just for 30 days. Get that out of your forefront. Become aware of that. The next thing I want you to do is there's people in your circle that you are comparing yourself to. I'm not telling you to cut them out. I'm telling you to ask yourself a real question of why are you comparing yourself to them? Is it because that is something that you want? And then if it is that actually the goal top of mind? And are we doing the actions to make it happen? If we are, let's talk and see what might be missing. Because sometimes we don't always see everything that's in front of us. If you're like, no, I actually don't want that, but I just feel like I'm behind, or I feel like I should have X, Y, and Z at this point. Okay, so what? And I know it's easier said than done, but I'm also 30, and I'm in the boat of the comparison game on a day-to-day. I get it. I get it. I've been there. I'm here. So think about, is it something you actually want right now? Is it something you want in the future? Or is it something you never want? If it's something you never want, why are you comparing yourself to that? Everybody's life is different. How you show up and what you do every day is what matters. You matter. If you want a healthy life, I need you to define what healthy means to you. What does healthy mean to you? What does strong look like to you? What does good sleep look like to you? Because there's all these recommendations out there as well that we can compare ourselves to, which are great spots to start to kind of get an idea of where we should be. But if you're someone getting 3 hours of sleep a night right now, like a family member of mine who's got a newer baby who's in a sleep regression, I'm not going to say her goal right now is to get to 9 hours. No, she's in a totally different stage. They are up consistently throughout the night. Okay, can we try to get you some rest when maybe baby's not around so that you get a little bit more sleep in that 24-hour span? Like, it's going to look different. And you have to know what those goals look like based on what you also have the bandwidth for. So if you enjoyed today's episode, or you were like, I don't know, Morgan, this made me think about some things, and I don't know if I wanted to think about them, because sometimes that happens, and sometimes I bring that up, I want you to send me a message. Shoot me a message, either morgan@getfitwithme-morganakovich.com. Let's talk about it. Or you can send me a Facebook message. And as always, if you're like, Morgan, I'm inspired, I need help, tell me what to do. I've got our 90-day kickstart. We've got a few spots left. I think I'm actually getting to a point where there's going to be a waiting list, which is so crazy. It's been a struggle for me as a business owner, I want to help as many people as possible, but I also need to make sure that I'm not taking on too much. So I think we're getting to the point where I've only got room for a couple more people in the 90-day kickstart right now before I'm going to create a wait list. And then when it opens up, I can let you know. So if you are interested in talking about it, you don't even have to commit, but you want to even just learn what it is, shoot me a message, 90-day kickstart in the subject line, to either that email I listed that's also in the show notes, or a Facebook message. Have a great day. I will see you guys all next week for episode 102. Talk to you then. Thank you for tuning in to the Empower Her Wellness podcast. I hope you found today's episode inspiring and packed with actionable tips. Remember, your journey to becoming the strongest, most confident version of yourself is just beginning. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode, and join our community of empowered women. Until next time, stay strong and stay confident.